shins against each other, top of the foot behind, even if it does not go behind, but imagine it to go behind. Sit lower, Satish. And now, hug yourself with your left hand on the top, right hand on the bottom, eyes open. Don't close your eyes. And Garudasana, arms, left hand on the top. If you fall, don't worry, do it again. And then elbows rising up. Sit lower on me, don't straighten out your left leg. Upright your torso. And right side for some reason today was not doing it. Okay. Vrukshasana, tree pose. It's all about the balance this morning. You're finding out. But also, look at that, already. I think I'm going to need this. I'm sorry, moving close to the wall. Automatically. Come use this one. Come use this one instead of that. Okay, Vrukshasana. Find yourself. So, bring your mat towards the yoga wall so you can stand on it. So, Sati, same for you. Then the mind will say, oh, I should not have worn slippery pants. Yeah. I should not have done that. But you can see when we stand on one leg, which leg dominates, which leg is easier, which leg has more awareness, which leg has absolutely no awareness. And that's how we stand in our day-to-day life. How we carry ourselves from just our body, from one side to the other. And how one side can do much more, and there's awareness, the other one is like, interesting. Do I feel it? Do I not feel it? I don't even know anything about it. It exists in your same body. So observe how you stand, how you sit, how you carry your day-to-day life. If you're always in the habit of carrying your purse on your right side, start doing it on the left side. Then give yourself a break, so nothing or something. However you get ready, however you do, however you step on your stairs, you always step with that one leg. You always climb with that one leg. So you have to have that difference. And that I'm finding after my years of skating, always going in one circular, in one direction. Always my right leg has always crossed over, always. Right? And then and yesterday I was watching speed skating, and I'm watching that guy do exactly what I used to do, and I'm like, oh, this gives me the insight because I'm watching somebody else do it now with a different set of eyes. So that explains to me other things. Right? Vrukshasana, come back to Tadasana. I know you're close to the wall, doesn't mean that we have to use the wall. I know you have the belt, doesn't mean that we need the belt. Let's see if we can avoid all the bandages. Vrukshasana, hands at the hips. Turn your right leg, turn your left foot out to the left. Keep your right leg in Tadasana. It does not change the fact that you are pressing the big toe mound, inner heel of your right leg. Leg is firm, thigh is moving back, outer hip is firm, and then lift the left leg up, catch the heel, no, not from the back, from the front. And then place the heel on the inside of your right thigh, up high, toes pointing down, and then leave that hand if you have to. If it is slipping, you can catch it. Otherwise, you can release the hand. Press the top of the thigh of your standing leg into the foot. Hands at the hips, even if it is one hand. Now lift the side trunk up, gaze forward, don't look down. Press the top of the thigh into the foot, and now release both hands and extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Breathe, try again. And hands back at the hips. Keep your hands at the hips. Bring your mind to your bent knee. And move from the inner groin to the inner knee. Open that knee up. And outer knee to outer thigh is firm. Turn Keep your trunk here. Now open. So this breathe, don't hold the breath. Tongue is relaxed and release and change. You didn't need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just open everything up.
Just in case.
Just in case. Because I needed it that other day. Yes. Okay, find your Tadasana. Feet together. All parts of the feet awake, especially the foot. They're just like, oh wow, I didn't know I had these little tiny joints. Turn, hands at the hips. Keep your left leg in Tadasana. Pressing the big toe mount, inner heel of your left leg. Thighs are firm, kneecap is firm, thighs moving back. Turn your left foot to the side. Come on the heels. And then lift the leg up, catch the foot. Place the heel on the inner groin, on the inside of your standing leg. And then observe what happened to the standing leg. Standing leg is sinking or pushing the hip up. So outer hip has to firm. If your hand is holding the foot, that's fine. And then if the foot has it holding, see if you can release without slipping the foot. Standing leg firm. Bring your mind to your bent knee. From the inner groin to the inner knee. Move that leg back. And outer knee to the outer hip is firm of the bent knee. The other hand on your hip. Lift the side trunk. Gaze up and forward. Now raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Lift that arm. Roll the bicep out or tricep in. Extend the arm fully. Eyes quiet but open. And release the hand. And then release the leg. And Satish, if you're using the mat for the next pose, center it to one of the plates. And then Satish, everybody will get one brown belt at P5. Satish, you will also get a chair. Yes, please. I mean, if you want to use the mat, you don't have to use the mat. What is what we got? We're doing Uttita Hasta Parampustasan. Family know what it is?
It sounds familiar.
Hand, feet. Yeah. Hasta is arm. Parampustasan is that. What was Uttita?
Because upright.
Yes, upright. Extended, hand to arm position. Hand to leg position. But we just did.
Oh.
We just did it in supine. Supine the Supta
Oh,
Parampustasan.
extending the
Leg up and then to the side.
Oh.
But we're only doing the one which is straight up, not to the side, not the parshva. You're doing the straight up. But Satish, you will need one chair. One chair, and then also get the foam blocks which are up on the top of the shelf.
One?
Just two for now. And we'll leave your chair in the two foams by the end of the mat for you. Just right there. So, watch me from the side. So as you come in, you have the belt. It's just like a white belt. Don't hold it for dear life. You will get really tired and this will be very gripping. You'll be like, my arms hurt. When you come, stand back in Tadasana. Your leg, the standing leg is firm. You come in, you can lift the heel up to place the foot up higher. But then once it is up here, bring the leg down and then work with the top leg. Press the big toe mount, inner heel by lifting the toes away from the wall and then extending the leg fully. In the meantime, make sure the standing foot hasn't moved and shifted back and forth. If it does, adjust the standing foot, adjust the top leg, press the inner heel, And now work with your standing leg. Press the big toe mound, inner heel of the standing leg. Move, watch my thigh. The top of the thigh has to move back. Did you see that? So don't be here and saying, I'm done. Move the top of the thigh back, and then this leg has to press in. And then this arms comes up, you're just holding. Lift the side trunk, you can roll. Lift. But work with this standing leg. Don't let it go wibbly wobbly down. If for any reason the top leg slips and doesn't stick, it means you're not pressing firmly from your inner leg. If for any reason you're unable to reach up higher where your leg is higher than your hip, and let's say if you're just here, that's when the chair will come in for some of you. I brought one chair out for now. We can bring all, however chairs you may want. So for the chairs, this is how it is going to be.
So the legs be 90 degrees or not
You
necessarily?
can go up higher. Classically,
Choose that.
it goes up where he catches and the head is down. He can also go, does this. And then he catches on both sides. Oh my, I've got extensions everywhere. Somewhere I don't need extension, somewhere I need extension. Right? So you're here. You're building up this wall or this floor up higher for you. Come in, and you're here. And then we raise it up slowly. But I don't want this to slip and slip and slip. We'll see what happens. You can also bring at the chair. Right? So whoever needs it, if you don't need it, don't worry about it. We'll leave it here. Whoever needs it, we can bring it in. So stand with your body facing the wall. Feet together. And you will have to sort of gauge how far you will have to be, and then that's fine. Make sure you're standing on both legs, since this is Tadasana for now. Now shift your weight onto your left leg, lift your right leg, bend the right leg at the knee, and place the right foot. And you can catch the belt at this time. You may need to move back and forth, and that's fine. Place your right leg on the wall. Extend through the inner heel and press that inner heel into the wall as if you're going to make an impression of your foot. Extend the leg fully. Don't keep on rising up. His arms can come down. Shoulders, blades in. Firm the standing leg by pressing the big toe mound. What happened? Tell me. Okay, good. Then let's come down. That's fine. Right. Nothing happened.
You made it look so simple.
Press the top of the thigh, back of the standing leg. There you go, Satish. Right there. Lift the side trunk. Don't lean onto your standing leg. And roll the thigh, the hip crease of your right side out, down towards the floor. So this has to roll and come down. Keep this leg firm. This has to roll. Remember in Supta Parampustasan? See if you can slowly hop back. Heel goes out, heel out. Not the toes. Don't move the toes. Only the heel. Go on, move the heel. Go on. Even more. Yeah, touch my heel. Touch my foot. Yeah, there you go. Now extend this leg. Press the inner heel. I'm with you. There you go. Press the inner heel, not just the pinky toe. And then release. Stand where you are so you don't have to remeasure.
Standing like that hurts more.
See how much we are holding.
It's hanging on to it.
It's like as if this is going to help with all of this. Or sometimes you go, right? Eyes are popping out, the lips, everything is straight. Okay, let's try the second side.
So,
Yes.
why is this so much harder than the lying down one?
Tell me what is different.
I know, just extending the leg is so difficult.
I think it's higher. We're actually lifting it higher than we do when we lie down. Because when we lie down, we're just doing like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Because of the lying down, right? Supine versus standing. A little bit more active. This, the entire body has taken the weight here, the legs are. Okay, find yourself in Tadasana. Your feet haven't, the legs haven't gone back and forth. Make your right leg heavy and then bring your left leg up. Catch the belt. Make sure your left leg is not crossing over the right side or going to the left. Standing leg is firm. Press the inner heel, big toe mound of the top leg, which is your left leg, into the wall. Lift the toes of the foot in the wall. Now the pinky toe doesn't want to lift. It wants to grip. Press the big toe mound, inner heel. The entire leg is injected into the wall. Standing leg. Press the big toe mound, inner heel, and firm the leg by pressing the thigh back, lifting the kneecap up. Yes. Don't move the standing foot, Satish. Move the heel out. Take the heel out. Go on. And right here. Go. Even more. Until you touch my heel. Yeah. Now inner heel down of the standing leg. Straighten out the standing leg. Go on. Lift the side trunk. Don't hold on for dear life. Turn your palms. Yes, upper arms, everything. Lift the side trunk. And now both of you. Did you move your foot down? Did it come down? No. Roll the outer hip of your left side down. Outer hip down. And release. So much love. Let's put the belt away. We'll leave the chair out. And then bring your mat to the wall. We'll do Shirshasana prep. You're not going up in headstand. You're doing prep work, which oftentimes equates to more hard mindset, which is much harder work. I just want to go up. But we have to learn. So watch here. If you have big things, then all of those can come up. Hands, start with your palms on the floor so that you can look at the shoulder and your elbows. If you look this, and if your hands are already doing, you already know that you'll be wider. So hands at distance of shoulder. Interlace your fingers all the way into the webbing. How else? Well, I could also be here and you're still crossing. All the way into the webbing. The thumbs do not cross. The thumbs do not cross like the fingers. They stay uncrossed, just the nails are touching on the top. Now, there's a pinky side of your forearm, which is towards the pinky side. And this is the top. That pinky side of the forearm has to be on the floor down. How else can it be? It can be up higher, it may roll out, it may roll in. So you have to be very firm on the outer forearm, which is this, because it is on the outside and down part. It has to come. This part of the thumb is going to touch the occiput. So if I were to come in, place my hand, keep your grip, place my thumbs, there is a gap. If you look, there is a gap. And your elbows are here. Elbows are not wide. No, don't take it a little higher with your hands, Satish. And now bring the elbows in. Yeah. That's where your elbows are. Elbows are not here. Elbows are here. And when you come down, will there be a pressure on the head? Not for today, but when in Shirshasana, yes. It is Salamba Shirshasana. Salamba. Sa means with, Lamba with support. What is the support? Yes, the arms are, but also your head carries the weight. Shoulders have to move away from the ears. So come watch me from the side. We're just doing that prep work. We're bringing the arms down, open the palms, interlace your fingers and thumbs, Thumbs are not interlaced, thumbs are just crossing at the nails. If you, when you come and do this action, if your hands are about few inches away from the wall, then walk forward. So you're only about 2 inches, couple inches away. So I mean, you can look on the side. You were asking me, right? How else can this? Do you see the gap? This has to come down, and this has to press. That is why when we do Shirshasana practice, you have changing the interlace every single day. You have a dominant hand, and then you have a non-dominant hand.
Yeah.
The non-dominant hand has to work harder, right? And then you bring the thumb to the occiput. Crown of the head has to be down, and then you come up, and then walk. You can keep your legs bent and see what it feels like. And if your legs are straight, lift the shoulders away from the ears. Don't let it collapse. Lift it up and stay, and then come down, and that's it. That's all the work that we're doing there. That's it. Let's attempt. You're not going up for a while, so don't worry about it. Keep your palms open, palms up. Come with your hands down. Now, look down, make sure your elbows are in line. Amir, hands are still open, so Suchi, hands are still open. Make sure your elbows are in line with and underneath your shoulder. So, Suchi, wider elbows. Go wider with your elbows, yeah. Like that. Now cross your...
Maybe that's what I've been doing.
Mm.
Keeping the elbows too.
Oh, then put it down. So let me see. Even left elbow can go for a little bit, even more out. Right there. Now bring it, cross your fingers all the way into the webbing. Don't cross your thumbs. Now feel the outer forearm, which is your pinky side of the forearm, especially your right side. For all of you, press it down. Don't let the top of the wrist roll out. Pound the wrist down from the thumb side towards the pinky side, straight down. Bring the crown of the head to the floor. Back of the head is touching the thumb. Don't let the elbows go out. Amir, bring your elbows slightly in. Now from here, keep the head down and tuck your toes. Take a breath. Exhale. Come up. Walk in. Bend your legs and walk in. Lift your shoulders and straighten out your legs. Press the forearm down. Press the pinky side of the wrist down. Don't let it come up. Legs are straight if you can keep them. If you're keeping it bent, try it one more time. Walk in, keep there. Press the elbows down, especially the pinky side, forearm down. Lift the shoulders up, and then bend your legs, come down. And stay in child's pose for 2 breaths. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, slowly press in and come up.
So
Yes. Yeah.
No. In the sequences that one does, this should be at the end.
What should be at the end?
The Shirshasana.
Oh, no, it can be also done at the very beginning of the sequence. It can also be done in the middle of the sequence, depending on what the sequence focuses for that day. Each teacher will bring in. Sometimes they'll just, if they see that the energy in the class is like too much, I know in the workshop, in the convention, they said go up in Shirsha, first thing, go up.
So this is what you showed us today. We can do something on our own.
Yeah, this is a prep, but you're not going up.
Right.
No. But the crown of the head has to be on the floor. It can't lift up. It's not like you're lifting. You're not lifting. Okay? Let's set up for a variation of Sarvangasana. Ek pad Sarvangasana. One leg Sarvangasana. One leg full body pose. Supported full body pose. So the chairs will be towards the yoga wall. For everybody is using chairs. So you'll need 5 blankets, 1 chair, a bolster.
I have 3 here.
So you have 3 too.
Okay. I'll give you one.
Make sure your mats So I'll show you.
He doesn't have over there.
Okay. Bring 5 blankets, 1 chair, 1 white belt. Bring all your work and then I'll show you how the setup is. And then we'll bring, Suchi, you will have,
I don't know what I would
let's just, well, you could just, but I want you actually, you know what, just bring the chair. I want you to work with the,
Okay.
so, you have a chair?
No.
There we go. There we go. Okay. And then the chair goes towards the yoga wall. Open it up so it doesn't fall. And then Suchi, you will need the wooden block for lunch, right? You will use that. So let's put the other things away. They're out of the way. Satish is going to, you're going to need. Satish, you're going to take 1 more.
Okay.
I'm ready. Easy part. Okay. Keep the belt with you for now, and then turn the chair like that. I'll set up one, and you will watch, and then you will set up. Just watch for now, and then you will set it up. Watch how I am towards the back of the room. Open up your blanket. Half is on the blanket and half of the blanket on the mat, half on the floor. And then I have some padding for my knees. All the blankets are close by. The folded edge, I want it on the top so I can even out. And you can also look, since you're on this side, you can look that the edges of the blanket are all even. Reach forward. You can go. It's not all the way, it's only here, okay? And then you will have a launch pad. So for Satish and Amit, I'll show you what happened. Just set it up exactly like this. So remember, make sure your blankets are close by to you, so you're not reaching far back and forward and up and down. So bring the entire set of blankets on me, rather than going up and down, back and forth like 5 times.
Oh,
Stack your blankets.
How many? 4.
Yeah. Had I been, I would have been a first time. 90%. Okay, that's good. The first bolster goes like that for you, and also Satish, and then you have the second bolster which goes on the top. You have your white belt. Satish, just set up your bolster.
Last time this was the problem. I couldn't
Yeah, I will show you. I will show you, and then it, Satish, flip it so that yeah. So you have your belt. Satish, you should take a shortcut. That one is super long. So you take a belt, and this is on the up so towards you or towards the ceiling, and you just take it in, loop the belt, hold the loop, make sure the buckle is on sitting a little bit on the outside of your shoulder, and this loop is right above your right at the shoulder. and make it like because of your shoulder. We'll see. If it doesn't, if it bothers you too much, then keep it away. Yes, let's just keep it that much. Don't make it shorter. So tuck your shirts in the front only, not in the back. And then come watch me from the side. If you have a high ponytail like I do, good idea to take it out. Belt in one hand. Don't keep the belt up on the elbow. Don't leave it on the side that I'll catch later. No. When you go in, the belt is with you, and you lie down. For you guys, the bolster is up high, and then you'll be just like that. You pull the hair out, then measure the shoulder distance from the shoulder. The widest part of your shoulder is how much gap you need from the edge of the blanket to here. Once you have that, you still have the belt. For you guys, you'll catch the bolster side and then here. Bring the buttocks up and over. Loop the belt in, into the elbows. Press the forearm, upper arms down, and then lift the shirt if you're comfortable, if not with the thing. Elbows are down. Walk your hands into the back ribs and up. This is half plow pose. Extend the legs fully and then reach up. This is Salamba Sarvang Asana. Roll, separate the legs, roll the thighs, walk your hands further down the back to lift the back up. Otherwise, you'll sink in the back. Feet together. Keep your eye focused on your left leg, keeping your left leg straight, inner heel reaching up. Reach with the inner heel to bring the right leg down to the floor. So Suchi, come back towards my buttocks, towards my buttocks. So this is what I want you to, all of you to work on. So this side, if you watch, see how it is dropping down towards the floor. Both of the buttocks have to be in line, which means this side has to lift up. This side has to lift. Like what you were doing, Uttita, Hasta, Parangustasana, and Supta. This has to move away, this part. And this leg is steady and up here. And then you come up, you adjust your hands, bring your legs together, walk your hands, and then you do the same with the other leg. And then to come out, go back to Halasana. At any point, once the legs are over your head, do not move your head. Take this out. And then bend your legs, hands at the buttocks, not here, here. For people with bolster, your bolster will be right here. Don't let the head come off the floor and just stay here. Is there pressure on